Cloth of Stars. Cloth of Stars foaled 6 April 2013 is an Irish-bred, French-trained thoroughbred racehorse. He showed good ability as a 2-year-old in 2015, winning the Prix des Chênes and being placed in both the Prix de Condé and the Critérium de Saint-Cloud. In the following spring he won the Prix La Force and the Prix Greffulhe, before finishing 8th when strongly fancied for the 2016 Epsom Derby. Background: Cloth of Stars is a bay horse bred in Ireland by Peter Anastasiou. He is from the third crop of foals sired by See the Stars, who won the 2000 Guineas, Epsom Derby and Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe in 2009. His other have included Tigruda and See the Moon. Cloth of Stars' dam Strawberry Fledge never raced, but was a granddaughter of the outstanding Racemere Northern Trick, whose other descendants have included Light Shift, Main Sequence and Dodging Bullets. In October 2014 the yearling colt was sent to the Tattersall's sales and was bought for 400,000 guineas by John Ferguson Bloodstock on behalf of Sheikh Mohammed's Godolphin organization. Despite his price, he was only the 5th most expensive horse that John Ferguson, subsequently Godolphin's chief executive and racing manager, bought for the Sheikh at the sale. He was sent into training with André Fabre in France and has been ridden in all of his races by Michael Barcelona. Racing career: 2015 2-year-old season. Cloth of Stars began his racing career in the Prix de Montaigu for unraced colt and geldings over 1,600 meters at Deauville Racecourse on 22 August. Starting the 1.9/1 favorite in a 12-runner field, he took the lead 300 meters from the finish and won readily by 3/4 of a length from Atlantide. 3 weeks later, he was stepped up in class for the Group 3 Prix des Chênes over 1,600 meters at Longchamp Racecourse. He started second favorite behind the Aga Khan's Vedavani, with the other 2 runners being sixth say. He raced in second before taking the lead in the last 200 meters and winning by 1¼ lengths from Vedavani. Cloth of Stars started odds-on favorite for the Prix de Condé over 1,800 meters at Chantilly Racecourse but sustained his first defeat. Cloth of Stars met Robin of Navan again in the Group 1 Critérium de Saint-Cloud over 2,000 meters on 1 November when the 2 colts started second and third in the betting behind the Aidan O'Brien-trained Idaho. After being restrained towards the rear of the field, Cloth of Stars made steady progress in the straight and finished second to Robin of Navan. 2016 3-year-old season. On his first run as a 3-year-old, Cloth of Stars started the 7/10 favorite for the Group 3 Prix La Force over 2,000 meters. Racing on heavy ground, he appeared to be under pressure in the straight but stayed on well to take the lead 200 meters out and won by 1¼ lengths from Vicerano. 5 weeks later, over the same course and distance, Cloth of Stars met Robin of Navan for the 3rd time, when the colts started joint favorites for the Group 2 Prix Greffulhe. Greffulhe, 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 Greffulhe. After racing at the rear of the 5-runner field, Cloth of Stars began to make progress in the last 300 meters. He overtook his rival 120 meters from the finish before drawing away to win by 2½ lengths. After the race, John Ferguson said, "I had a word with André Fabre afterwards, and our thinking is to go for the Epsom Derby. We will have to supplement him for the Epsom Derby, which is the same weekend as the Prix du Jockey Club, so everything depends on how Cloth of Stars trains between now and then." Today's victory was over 1¼ mile, but both Michael Barcelona. 4 days later, Cloth of Stars started 8/1/4 choice in a 16-runner field for the Derby. He tracked the pacemaker Port Douglas and turned into the straight in second place before taking the lead approaching the final quarter mile. He was soon overtaken and faded badly to finish 8th, 16 lengths behind the winner Harzand. 2017 4-year-old season. In January 2017, Daniel Lee, a U.S.-born businessman based in Monte Carlo, bought a large share of the horse for an undisclosed amount. A spokesperson stated to Wikipedia that the horse would stay with Andre Fabre for 2017. On Sunday, 19 March 2017, Cloth of Stars made his season debut in the Group 3 Prix at Saint-Cloud. Michael Barcelona was on board as the pair accounted for 8 rivals, including the E.P. Taylor Stakes third Banzari and William Muir's Restorer, who finished last. Restrained in midfield early, the son of Sea the Stars quickened to put the bed in the straight and win by a comfortable length and a quarter from star victory. He had conditions to suit, Barcelona told www Paris Turf.com. He quickened really well in the finish. He's a super horse who answers every question. Trainer Andre Fabre praised Connections for allowing him to keep the horse in training in France. Cloth of Stars was completing a double on the card for trainer Andre Fabre and owner Danny Lee following the debut success of Lady Frankel in the opener. 2018 5-year-old season assessment and honors. In the 2017 World's Best Racehorse rankings, Cloth of Stars was rated the 7th best horse in the world and the best horse trained in France. He was also rated world champion older stayer in 2017. Pedigree. Cloth of Stars an inbred 3x4 to Mr. Prospector, meaning that this stallion appears in both the third and fourth generation of his pedigree.